Okay, I'm Heather Van Cura, and we're back at the stage for another community interview. And right now, today, I have Jenny Jepson here with me. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, thanks for having me,
All
Heather.
right. Thanks for coming back to talk to us. So, one of the things that I do in my free time is I help teach girls how to code. And one of the most interesting feedback that I received from doing this, sometimes with girls only audience, sometimes mixed audience, was that the girls really appreciated seeing women who could serve as role models. So that was something that they were lacking in. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you do at your job and how you got into that. And
Great.
yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we'll just jump right into it. Maybe you can tell us, Jenny, a little bit about what you do at your job.
Yeah, so I'm an agile coach, and sometimes I think the term coach is overused, but what I basically do is help leaders and team members, people in organizations create places where they want to be, where they're getting results, where they're focused on value, and using agile methodologies as a way to get there. So
Okay.
that's basically what I'm doing every day.
All right, so you are a coach and you're working with what types of companies?
Yeah, a lot of financial institutions actually, but also manufacturing companies as well, and service industry. So it's not just IT focused necessarily, but most of it is with IT
Okay.
teams.
So it
Yes.
might be companies who are manufacturing or financial based, but working maybe with like their specialized, their internal in-house IT department?
Yes, I do a lot of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, how did you get interested in being an agile coach?
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a crazy journey because my background is in communication and change leadership, and I was at on a board of directors for a group, a women's group, women in the outdoor industry.
Okay.
And one of the board members said to me as we were leaving the convention center after the meeting, she said, "Jenny, are you ready for a new challenge?" I was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah. Call me on Tuesday." So I called, and she said that I'm running an agile think tank in London the following month, and she thought that it might be interesting for me with my background to come. And I did, and I learned a lot about agile. I went to the Agile Business Conference in London, hung around a lot of really smart people working in the agile community, mostly in IT, and just got inspired. And I thought, okay, well, what can I bring to this community, and can I work in this new world with the background that I had? And I could, but it's been a great journey. So, I mean, I highly encourage women, whether they're in the tech world or not in the tech world. This is a place where you can come in and succeed no matter what your background.
Cool. Maybe share like a little bit, like you shared what you do in your job, but like a typical day, like what are some of the things that you might be doing as an agile coach when you're on site with a client?
Yeah, so in a typical day, I might be working closely with the leaders in the organization to see, okay, what can they do to create real choices for people and not force different processes down team members' throats, basically.
Okay.
So, or I might also be working with a team, helping them prioritize and plan and figure out, okay, how can we tweak our processes to make it even better, to make it valuable for the team, and not just something that the organization says, hey, you have to do this, because that doesn't work. So it's really about helping people feel like they have a place to feel valued.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part is when I run into people who might be working with one of the leaders or one of the team members or a scrum master who say something about the new sort of behavior in the person, or they talk about something new and better in their work environment. And I think, yes, I, in some little tiny way, help make that happen. And I think that for me feels really great. So it keeps me going even when things are frustrating.
Yeah, that gives you a feeling of success.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool. So maybe share a little bit. One of the other feedback comments that I get quite often from girls and young women who want to get involved in tech is they think they can't have a personal life and they're only going to have to dedicate themselves to tech and not have any other things. So maybe share with us a little bit about what you like to do in your free time when you're not working as an Agile coach.
When I'm not working in this world, I love to sail and ski and cook and hang out and drink wine. So definitely there's place to have a personal life too. The thing is, I think when you get into this sort of world, that usually you feel so passionate about it that it's no longer sort of this work-life balance. It's just part of the entire life. And then you prioritize the other stuff that you also like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's your favorite part about working in a STEM job?
This is going to sound like a cliche. It's the people.
Okay.
So really getting to know different people and different perspectives and seeing how quickly we can get to some really fantastic results and have it be interesting and creative solutions and yeah, I think that's my favorite part of this.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, when I do my talks about developing your career, I always say, communication and collaboration, those are going to be the skills that you're going to need no matter what job you choose. Even if you're a developer these days, 50% of your time is going to be dedicated to being able to communicate and work effectively as part of a team, not just alone. So it has to be about enjoying the people that you work with.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I had fun talking with you. Thanks for sharing a little bit
Heather.
about being an
Thank
Agile
you.
coach. I now know a little bit more about that.
Thanks
Thank
so much.
you.